Welcome back to my channel. I have another home fragrance empties to share with you today. So I have been working a lot on my Supertarts Halloween wax as well as some other fall goodies in the last couple of weeks, and I want to share with you my thoughts on them. So today I'm in front of the camera. I like to kind of do both, so I hope you guys enjoy, in front of the camera as much as maybe me behind the camera. So I have, Walmart, Scentsy, K's Creations, and Supertarts to share. I will start with K's Creations. I only have one little bag. This was a wax tart and pumpkin cider donuts. So this smelled nice. It wasn't very strong, but I definitely got the cider. I didn't get like a ton of pumpkin. It was just kind of a sweet apple cider scent. I have a couple of items left from K's Creations, but that is on a brand that I'm going to purchase from anymore. I made one order from them, and I just really struggle with her stuff throwing in my home, so I don't feel like I need to purchase more of that. But this was a pretty large size wax melt, like a Yankee kind of tart, and I end up putting the whole thing into my wax warmers just because I can't smell anything. So I smelled a little bit, but it was in my bedroom and it was very light. And then I also have one from Sensi. This is an apple butter frosting. You guys, if you love any sort of bakery, buttercream frosting, gourmand type scent, you got to pick this one up. It is not like authentic apple butter, but you get kind of an apple butter type scent. You get this bakery note, a little bit of spice, but it's not overly done. I don't think if you are super sensitive to spice that this would bother you, because it's definitely more just kind of bakery spices and it's lighter. And then you have this really beautiful like buttercream vanilla frosting. This is really lovely. I don't know if I have any more in my collection or not. I might, but this is definitely one that I would recommend picking up, melting throughout your entire home. It smells your home just smell like wonderful apples and baking and just kind of fall goodies. So love that one. Like I said, I have two from Walmart. This one is one of the new fall ones. This is Sensational's Fall Fetty. So this was a little bit random for fall. To me, this is just like a vanilla buttercream cake frosting type scent. It's definitely strong on the vanilla. It's almost a little perfumey vanilla, but it's a really great scent on its own. I enjoyed it, but I also use this as a mixer. So I don't have it here to share with you, but I also melted a little bit of Sensi's like wild black cherry bar, and man, oh man, was it super medicinal. And so I ended up pairing this Fall Fetty with that bar to kind of tone down the medicinal aspects of that black cherry and just make it a little bit more bakery and kind of tone down a little bit. So I probably won't repurchase this. I didn't feel like it was anything extraordinary, but I'm glad I had one and got to try it. A Walmart wax that I do think is extraordinary, if you guys watched my Walmart fall wax haul, is Sensational's Sugar Pumpkin Cronuts. This is amazing. Amazing. If you guys like bakery gourmand type scents, if you see this at your Walmart, I promise you would not regret picking this up. It is so good. To me, this smells such like fall to me, but I would melt this any time of year as well. It's just a super homey pumpkin. You get like that bakery, almost like croissant note, and it's like sugary and buttery. It's so good. And this is strong, and every single time I melt this, I get lots of compliments if people are over. And so I actually went through this whole clamshell. I put it all in the warmers of my house. This was the only thing that was going, and so my home just evokes Sugar Pumpkin Cronuts, and it's, like I said, appropriate year-round, but definitely for the fall time. So highly recommend that. Really enjoyed it. And then the rest is Supertarts. So over the past year or so, I have purchased quite a bit of Supertarts Halloween wax. I love Halloween. It is my favorite holiday just because it's fun. I love scary movies. I just love kind of the atmosphere. And so having a brand that honestly just kind of appeals to me marketing-wise, I just went full in. But I have heard that it's Supertarts, once it's a year or so old, it does start to kind of get mushy, lose its scent. And so I did want to make sure that everything that was like appropriate Halloween-wise right now, I'm trying to get through, just to make sure that I'm not letting anything go bad. So I have 4 clamshells here right now. The first one is 28 Days Later. This is blueberry, pumpkin patch cake batter, vanilla ice cream, and cranberry preserves. This one I'm so disappointed in. It smells amazing on cold. You get the blueberry, definitely, but the cranberry really stands out. And it's not super authentic cranberry. You just get this like really tart fruitness. But I did not smell this like literally at all melting. And so I was really surprised. The throw on this was pretty much non-existent. And so smell great on cold, is strong on cold, but for whatever reason in my home, in my warmers, this did not throw. So a big disappointment there. Kind of disappointment for me is Misery, which is pie crust and leaves. This is a scent that on cold, I'm like, oh my God, this is hoard worthy. It is so good. You get like the leaves, like a Bath & Body Works leaves type scent, but you also get this really strong like pie crust bakery note, and they just blend so beautifully together. But sadly, this one also melting, it doesn't really come across as much as it does in the packaging. I wish it was stronger when it was warming, and I really wish that those scents would kind of stand out, and they really don't. So as much as I absolutely adored this on cold, not only is this a great movie, but the scent, I adored it on cold, it just didn't really perform for me while warming. One that I really did enjoy was Mr. Myers. So Michael Myers is like my favorite, 1980s serial killer. I love the Halloween movies, and so I was really looking forward to melting this in October. I melted this while I was watching Halloween. And so this is fresh fallen leaves, fireside, and vanilla bean Noel. To me, this is just like a smoky bonfire scent. I would definitely purchase more of this. It just made my house smell smoky, but not in a bad way. Just like you had a bonfire or something like that. As far as like vanilla bean Noel and anything, I don't believe that was the case, but I think if this was too smoky for you, you could blend it with a vanilla or something to kind of tone it down. But this was really, really nice. I really loved the smokiness to it, and I definitely would repurchase that. And then the last wax melt I went through is Blair Witch. So this one is fresh fallen leaves, marshmallow cream, and a hint of salted caramel. I'm sorry, and lemon. Lemon's a big one. It's a big note. So fall leaves, lemon, marshmallow cream, and a hint of salted caramel. The writing on it is like so small and it's hard to tell. But in any case, I did enjoy this one as well. The salted caramel and the lemon really come through, and it sounds like such a weird combination, but they actually work definitely well together. This would be a great like fall transitional scent because that lemon really does stand out. So it's kind of like the last remnants of summer moving into that kind of more salted caramel, deeper sense of fall. I did really enjoy this one. I would repurchase it, and it was strong. Eventually, I just took it out of my warmers because I was kind of ready to do something different, but I liked this a lot. And I definitely got hints. I never just smelled the same thing. Like one time you would smell it, you would smell lemon. The next time you would smell it, you would smell the caramel. So it's really a unique blend, and one I would suggest picking up even if you aren't so sure about it. But that is everything that I finished in the last few weeks. I don't really know what my next focus is going to be. I'm probably going to keep focusing on case creations to get those out, and then more of my Supertarts clamshells that are Halloween appropriate in this next, week or so stretch before Halloween is over. But that is it. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I finished home fragrance wise in the last few weeks, and I will talk to you on my next one. Bye.